I will be like this.
Honestly, this isn't a new thumbnail. Yeah, I'm holding the microphone. I'm looking at Aiden.
And then you just do something. Not like that. Still like a normal person.
No, that's a good picture.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, thumbnail over. Welcome back to something objectively stupid, but we're going to be talking about something objectively serious.
So yeah, we started the conversation. We were talking about universal basic income because we're looking at some super controversial topics that we all can't agree on, and we just started yapping. And then Aiden's like, "Hey, why is it?"
I did not say that.
I said that. Yeah. Okay. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
our first controversy.
We can't even trust this fact. How are we supposed to trust him for the rest of this episode? Known liar.
man.
This is how courtrooms work. He lied about never speeding, so he clearly lied about.
And so,
Yeah,
what these
killing
guys
this
don't
guy.
know is at the end of this, we choose. The rest of us choose one of us to elect as the president.
Okay.
So let's get right on to the
But
opinions.
what we actually don't know is after this, someone's going on to the grand jury and has to commit perjury.
Wow.
Perfect. No, we were talking about communism, and I think communism works if it's done right.
Yeah, but when it's done right, it's
That's such an easy thing to say.
Yeah,
My toilet works when it's fixed.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking
like
about?
if we're in a perfect society, everything's perfect, it will work just fine. Like, yeah, it'd be great because then no one struggles.
Better than
Theoretically.
capitalism.
Toilet paper works when I shit perfectly, and I don't
It's
have to
better
wipe.
than capitalism at its
Capitalism
current
is
late
the-
stage.
Capitalism, fucking late
Yeah,
stage capitalism sucks balls.
Which is what ends.
Capitalism is idiot proof. It's idiot proof.
No,
If that-
it's scaling
No,
proof.
it's definitely not
It's
idiot proof.
just proof that you can't infinitely scale something.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Capitalism,
No.
communism, you can't scale.
There's no such.
There's no scaling. There's no cap. Like there's a cap for it, right?
Yeah.
That's what stops you.
But
So there's no infinite scaling. So the people at the top don't.
Whoa,
profit.
careful with that hand there, pal.
Yeah, whoa. Stop swinging, maybe.
Communism works! And we have to cut that. We genuinely have to, or giant black bars.
A giant black bar that's just a string. Stop doing it! Stop doing it!
Stop! You can't silence him. Communist over here. Communist. You know, capitalism is definitely a flawed system, but I think it's the best system that we could have thought up of.
No.
No.
I think socialism's way better. I'm gonna need you. So you're right here.
Yep.
Right. I need your hand for this too. So you're right here. Hold it right there. Right. And you're now up here. Whoa!
That's so bad. I have to cut that.
Perfect.
Anyway, I think capitalism is a system that works for when you thought of it up in the idea. It sounds great in the moment, and it worked for 100 years for white people.
For 100 years for white people, and it still didn't work for that time because people still get assassinated for it.
What is the difference? What is socialism?
Socialism is more towards the people. It's a blend between communism and capitalism a little bit. Socialism can be strayed off into the ways of, wow, it's really for the people, but it is really for the people. Like,
You
people
aren't
control
explaining
the
what it is.
I know
So
it's
here,
for the
I'll
people.
give you.
You aren't
Okay,
explaining.
I'm giving.
If I go
I'm
work a
giving you-
job,
I'll
what
give you more.
happens?
I'll give you more. Okay, I'm still getting into it.
He's
right?
just giving us the tip. Not even the tip of the foreskin right
Yeah,
now.
stop. What is it? What do the British people say? Stop diddling my knob right now and just give me the bangers in the ass.
That's crazy.
Stop twiddling my knob, dude. Just tell me what socialism is. Don't be like, it's amazing for
Okay.
people.
I will. I'll give you some.
They have the
some hard-
best people.
I'm gonna give you some hard facts if you let me speak. Holy fuck!
Where did all this energy come from?
At the
Anyways,
end of the day.
yeah, literally, this is like it's like the equivalent of being overtired at the end of the day.
Yes. Now let's keep
Okay?
going, baby. Keep rolling.
So keep on.
Now give me some
rolling.
fucking facts.
So some fucking facts is you can create a business. Say I'm the creator of Amazon. Perfect, great. I cap out at a point.
Okay.
You cap out a point and the rest just go to taxes.
So then
Congratulations,
why would I
you've
even
won the
make a business?
game.
Why would I even make a
Congratulations,
that's-
you've won the game. You are above everybody else. You cap off at like $5 million because nobody should have more than that money. Rest of it goes back to the government and everybody else.
So
I don't
Why
think-
does one person have billions of dollars?
No, I would
I
have
don't
to agree.
think that's right.
Why?
I don't think that's what socialism is.
Communism, on the other fact, sets this hard cap way lower with the.
I don't think that's what socialism is at all. Actually,
I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think that. Like, 'cause
believe
I
it's a-
definitely seen the Twitter thread where it's like billionaires should be capped off. Like once you become a billionaire, that's when you should be capped off, which I kind of have to agree with. But I just feel like capitalism would be better if we stopped not taxing the rich. We need to tax the fucking rich, and the system would work a lot better.
Which is what I believe socialism is.
No, you're saying you can only make so much, and then the rest of your money goes. You get into a 50% tax bracket. Yes, when you earn over like $1 million, but you still get to keep the majority of your money. Well, the half of your money.
Communism, in this sense, right?
Is the government provides everything for you. You don't make a wage, but you are forced to do a job.
Sure, that was the other stage of capitalism.
That's communism.
Sorry, you're right. Communism nowadays is in the sense of everybody makes a fixed amount. You cannot go over this amount.
I feel like that's socialism.
That's communism.
Communism is the government basically takes care of you. If the government
Yeah,
is
the government
corrupt,
takes care of you, and if you make a business or anything like this within it, you are capped out at making a certain amount of money. The rest goes back to the government. That's what communism is.
So it just seems like everyone has ownership over anything, or certain type of people have ownerships over groups of certain type of things.
Yeah.
Like employees have a group, they own this together if you're an employee, or if you're
Yeah.
a public, if you're a member of the public, you have access and you own this group of items and things.
okay.
You have ownership over that.
Okay, so there's still trade and there's still an economic thing where it's like only the public can have this, so you have to go to one of those.
Exactly. If you want, it's kind of like if you want this access to these items, go be an employee. If you want access to this and ownership of this, own a business.
Which I kind of gotta disagree with. Like if I want to be a plumber, but I also want to learn how to fly a plane,
You
I should.
can't.
That's kind of fucked up. I feel
Yeah.
like I should be able to do that if I have a passion.
If you choose to be an employee, you do not get the same rights and access to the things that your boss does.
Which is kind of fucked up because who
That's
would want?
already happening. You don't have the rights or access to certain things because you're
That's
not a boss.
true. I have no income, no nothing, and I went and I made a business.
Yeah,
and now I'm a business owner.
Yeah,
You
so-
can still make a business within socialism, can you not?
Yeah,
Not-
but
not if I'm an
if you could
employee.
choose to either be a drone
Well,
worker bee or be a bee,
Bees.
but you could be a drone worker bee or you could be the manager who doesn't have to do jack shit. Which
So,
one are you gonna pick?
What I like
Manager.
about socialism
Yeah.
is that
So if everyone picks manager, who's gonna be the employee working?
But the manager is controlled by the
what I
employees.
like
in
about
this scenario.
socialism is that it's mainly like it's not profit incentive. You don't go to
Yeah.
work for profit. You go to work to live.
Right.
Like you don't go to work to take home money. You go to work so that you can take home ownership of groceries.
The issue is people are greedy.
I would agree, but also I think this kind of negates greed in the sense that
There's
it's,
no money.
It's not only
It's
that, but
not
it's a
really money.
social democracy.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like certain groups, instead of saying like, there's no lobbying. First of all,
Yeah.
rich people don't get to make the laws.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
done. Instead of houses being like, oh, if you have more money, you get more say in this
Mhm.
topic. That doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Right,
your
but-
voice matters the same as anyone
That's,
else's.
yeah, which is not how it is now.
No, and I like
Capitalism
I like that fact
should
of
be
socialism.
like that, but it isn't.
It isn't. But that's
Yeah.
the problem with capitalism.
I think that if capitalism could be a better system, not a perfect one, because nothing can ever.
Wow,
be
if
perfect.
my toilet worked, it wouldn't be broken.
If my toilet had a bidet, I
Wow.
wouldn't have to wipe my ass.
Yeah, you just made the fucking point that was
So,
argued against me earlier.
what I'm seeing
If it
here
worked, it worked.
is
Yeah, man.
if we did
socialism-
tax reform, which I think is something that is feasible in this world,
I think
If we had a huge-
I think switching like this is still feasible.
yeah, if we had a huge tax reform where basically it was like you can't dodge taxes anymore, so if we switch to a cashless society, which is what's being talked about, I think that'd be best.
So the biggest thing in socialism that I can read up on is resource allocation.
Mhm.
So I think that would number one be money.
Mm.
Is that taxing? That sounds like taxing the billionaires,
Mhm.
right? Like you can have a lot of things, but if you have too much, you gotta give it away.
The
Yeah.
only issue is that who controls how much you give away.
Everyone, the system, the community.
Yeah.
Right,
We
but
all
like
decide.
every single person can't have a voice, otherwise nothing will ever happen. So you have to appoint a certain amount of people.
No,
That's
the entire counterpoint is that everybody within your community has a voice,
this
and
is
that
the hard
everybody's.
part about socialism, and this is the
It's
hard part
talking.
about
A
communism.
lot of socialism is the
It's-
social
yeah.
aspect of it.
It's agreed. So if 49% of people agree that this guy should get rid of all his money, and 51 agree that he keeps it, he keeps it.
Which like I don't know if I can fully agree with that because mob rule is not always best. Some people
100%.
are just
It's
fucking
best for
morons.
it's best for the area
The
of
mob
people.
rule is best for the mob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the best for the
It's
mob,
great
which
for the
are the
mob.
people who are voting.
I think it'll
for
cause a lot of infighting.
Sure.
100%. But
Don't
I
live
feel
there.
like I feel like that we're getting.
Hey man, you know this system we put in place is really just making it so where I live for my entire life isn't really that manageable
China!
anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move out of China because it's shit.
Isn't
North
China
Korea.
a
Sorry,
socialist?
North Korea. North Korea. Sorry.
Isn't China a socialist country?
I
China
meant
is-
North Korea.
You meant North
I meant
Korea.
North Korea.
Yeah,
but
but
North
like-
Korea is shit. I'm moving.
Yeah.
People have died trying to move
Yeah.
because they don't
I'm
like the
not
system that they're
I'm
in.
not gonna incentivize putting a system in place which will want me to move.
Colombia, France,
What
Russia.
the fuck do you mean shoulder shrug?
Russia isn't even communist; it's socialist.
No, not anymore. It used to be communist Russia.
Russia's doing pretty fucking good then.
Spain.
No, they're doing
Hungary,
really bad
Poland.
for their views at the moment. They're doing really bad for their views.
I don't think you want to be pro-Russia right now, especially as a Polish person.
Yikes.
Do you want to be pro-Russia
So,
right now?
I think socialism.
I'm not pro-Russia. I'm pro-socialism.
I think if you don't want infighting, like, oh, you don't want a lot of infighting, that reminds me of a jail. When people are controlled and told what to do and how to do it, there's no infighting. You know what I mean? You segregate certain groups of people, you boss them around. If I think, I would consider...
Oh,
The pro-segregation argument is not something I expected to be coming out.
I'm saying that
Segregation.
capitalism kind of feels like it's a jail. The people at the top stay at the top.
Right.
You can't get them. They won't
That's what
allow
late-stage capitalism is. If there's a
Yeah.
way that we could reset it, so that way, like,
You-
we need
there
a...
is.
No, the problem with what we're in now is you
It's called-
cannot take money away from people.
You can't, because
It's
they work their whole life for it.
It's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Even if someone's a Nepo baby and they got everything handed into them, their grandfather worked hard for that shit. You can't just...
This gym membership was promised to me 400 years ago.
Oh my god. Would I get a free membership? I don't know what you're trying to say, dude.
So I believe that
What if he bombed you?
currently I would attribute late state capitalism to a prison.
Yeah.
People who are at the lowest ranks get like the pecking order. People at the higher ranks are.
So did we just kind of like axe communism completely? Like no one's in agreement with communism?
It works in
don't-
theory, not in practice.
Yeah, I like its theory. I really do like its
I
theory.
think
I just
communism
don't think
works.
it's practice.
Communism works if you get a really good small group of buddies.
Mm.
You say we share
Yeah.
everything by Robert.
Like you could have a communist neighborhood.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
can't
like-
have a communist country.
Like, what if, say, let's take this into account, right? So, say, Aiden, you got married, Emmett got married, I got married, and everything like this, and Zach got married, our good friend who shall not be named got married, and we all have houses. We're all in this big cul-de-sac with
Yep.
each other,
and if anyone
everything like
be
that.
named, we'll just
And
code
we
for
all
us.
have collectively decided that
Share
we
everything.
share our wealth.
Mhm.
Everybody shares our wealth. And we all
Lo-
have the, we're
load-bearing,
all
if you
on
will.
the exact
Load-bearing.
same. Aiden said he was the load-bearing friend the other day as a
Yeah,
joke, and it
you're
was
my
so
load-bearing.
funny. And he could
But
bear
I
my load
haven't
any
met
day.
Zach's girlfriend yet, and I said it's because he's scared. You know, he knows I'm the load-bearing friend. If I say no,
That's
she's
it.
got to go.
That's yeah. See, I couldn't remember what you said, and then you told me it again, and then they asked again what you said to make that joke come out, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
It's the whole fact that everyone else in the group
Yeah.
has met or talked to Zach's girlfriend, but whenever I'm around, he refuses to join a call with her, or refuses for me to meet her. Doesn't tell
He
me
doesn't
anything.
refuse. She's a very rare show up.
Yeah.
She's
I
very,
played
very
landmine
rare.
soccer with her, and they wouldn't join voice call.
Yeah, sometimes they do play test landmine soccer for 5 minutes and then fuck off.
No, they were there for like 10 minutes. I was in the call with Giselle while talking to a
5
friend who
minutes,
shall
you just
not be
doubled
named.
my time. You just 10 minutes. 10 minutes isn't very long. It's
But
fine.
like to hop and call, how much time does that take?
I'm not gonna argue about this when we're arguing about
I'm
capitalism.
what I'm saying is I haven't met her, and there has to be a reason besides he's too lazy to. Because I'm like, dude, I have to meet her. I have to talk to her. He's like, yeah, okay, and then doesn't. I feel like
She
he doesn't want me
She
to meet
naturally
her.
shows up. I've seen her
See,
once.
yeah, see, I
I've seen her
literally
once.
think you're just unlucky.
Yeah,
Like, you're missing
I've
your path,
okay,
dude.
like
I don't know how
I've
to
played
say
one
it.
game with her,
I haven't played any games with her.
and he hasn't
I've
played
only
any.
ever talked
I've
to
seen her once.
once.
I've seen her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
haven't
never
seen her
talked to
in
her
person
once.
I haven't
Yeah.
even seen her in person.
I don't know.
I know her.
It
on-
just feels like he doesn't want me to meet her.
He's
Only
bearing the
reason that
load.
I got to meet her in person is because I begged Zach that, like, hey, let's go on a
I'm
double date.
begging him as well.
Did he
I'm
do?
down on my knees.
It
I'm
was also
slobbing
his
his
business.
hog.
He's loaded. He's
bearing
bearing.
his.
He's
No, he
bearing-
said it
I'm
wrong.
bearing
I
his
know.
load.
Yeah.
I want to meet her so bad, and he just like, eh.
Okay,
I'm like, what? Is this
I
not
don't
like?
think he's.
I think after this podcast, let's go kill him.
Like that's the thing. Like when I first started dating my girlfriend, I wanted all you guys to meet her and like her.
Yeah.
This
which
is dependent on the person. Like,
Yeah.
you guys didn't meet Arissa for how long?
Yeah, but that's
Years.
'cause
Like, come on.
There was a different reason.
How do you know? We don't know anything about Zach's
She
girlfriend.
lives in Ohio. We don't have much about
the
She
poor
was
bastard.
a vet for a little bit, and now she's not. That's all I
She
know.
wasn't. Oh,
She
I thought you meant
was
like
a
a
vet.
veteran. I thought you meant. I thought you meant a veteran. Like she was a vet for a little bit, but it was stolen valor, so it got taken away.
She was a vet for a little bit. She just played on the side of the road and went, I need money.
She pretended she didn't have an arm. Was banging on the side of the
I
road.
literally know nothing about her other than she
Speaking
loves
of,
animals.
that's a pitfall we have with capitalism. Is the disabled get fucked?
Yes, and our veterans too. They're treated terribly.
Because they're not moneymakers.
That's the
Because
thing.
they're
Like,
no longer moneymakers or cannon fodder.
Yeah. so I think that we should definitely accept some socialist tendencies where we take care of.
Fucking right, man.
own-
It's so sad to see the older generation
Hey,
of us just
you
die
guys
in
are
pain.
really low on money. Let's bring down Rock the Runway. Let's
Yeah.
let's leave all the homeless there. Let's
Yeah.
just start Rock the Runway.
Man, we're really low on money. Let's send another 50 billion to Israel.
Yeah, that's. I'm not
What's it?
dying for Israel.
The other thing is,
I ain't dying for
the
no
biggest
Israel.
the biggest scam that we are putting into right now are RSPs, our retirement savings plan.
Yeah, we ain't getting
because
that.
eventually we probably, for one, are not getting it because the government can't afford it. They can't even afford to pay out ones right now that they
Yeah.
have, right? The only system that they rely on are us paying into it to support those people. They're already in debt for it,
Yeah.
right? Do you think we're actually going to get that when we get older?
Mm.
I highly fucking doubt it.
Yeah, it's-
That's-
Or they'll
Yeah.
push the retirement age back even further.
That happened in France. They did it by 2 years. There were so many strikes.
There would be so much uproar.
Mhm.
There would
I
be
think
so
if,
much
I
uproar.
think if they did it now, I'd be okay. I'd be upset. I'd
Yeah.
be okay. I'd lose a couple.
I think
thousand.
the retirement age does naturally have to go up before you start receiving benefits. People are living longer.
People also live less. I can put into my put into my retirement savings plan, put into it for like 20 years and get smoked by a truck and nobody gets it but the government.
That's
you
true.
can't take out your retirement savings
But
plan. I get
less,
smoked
pe-
by a
less
truck tomorrow.
people
They get
are
it all.
dying young. Right?
Yeah, they still do.
They still
Yeah,
do.
A lot do.
I agree, and the issue is though a lot more people are being born. There's a lot more people paying into it, and a lot more people compared to statistics like 20 years ago are dying because there's just more people. But percentage-wise, people are living longer generally.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? That's what like studying population charts. That's what is being shown. So the issue at hand is that if we don't do something, we're gonna run into a big fucking issue eventually.
But-
If we don't push the retirement age now, and we just like we could live to 110 reliably. Medicine advances are coming. We're about to.
I thought they would want it. Overpopulation's a big thing. They'll keep us dead.
But no, the thing is, like, there's being steps made towards the universal medicine.
There are 6 grams of microplastics in my brain.
Exactly.
I'm
Because of
excited.
billionaires saving pennies.
Exactly.
Yep.
I agree with you. But so we're fucking over our planet, but our medicine's also becoming better to combat that. Who the fuck is calling you?
Getting 4 by 420. Can I pick this up?
Yeah,
Put it
dude.
on speaker.
Put it on speaker.
Hello? They hung up.
You're not an old lady.
It's not.
Yeah, so we're getting so close to the universal medicine where there's no side effects. It perfectly forms to your body and can combat most viruses. We're getting
Sure.
very close to that because we're studying the cold medicine even further. We're going back and realizing, like, hey, all these things evolved from this basic genome. If we get rid of this genome, which is only found in these viruses, we can completely erase the cold from affecting people.
How far into this, like, it depends on how much it's priced at, obviously, but how far into this does it put us into a dystopian? Like a dystopian future where we have a cure-all medicine, but it costs this much, and the lower people in life, like the low income, cannot get it.
So in
You
Canada,
literally
we
have-
will not have that because we have, you know,
Yeah.
it will be covered. But in America,
There's a big fight with that in Canada already because there is privatized healthcare in
Go
Canada.
forward.
There is privatized healthcare in Canada, which only just provides you a better fucking
Service for healthcare and free healthcare right now in Canada fucking sucks.
Oh
It
yeah.
does. It's a
It
mess.
fucking
It's
sucks.
that's the thing. Like I remember talking about it in high school. Like if private healthcare happens, what would happen? Like, oh, that'd be awesome. Because you know, if you want something done, you can just pay to get it to happen. He's like, all right. So what's gonna happen to the doctors? You either get paid by the government,
Mhm.
or you go to a private clinic, charge whatever you want. What are you gonna do if you're a good doctor? What are you gonna do? Like, well, I
Privatize.
want to be paid more, so I'm gonna go privatize. It's like, all right. So if every good doctor does that, how many good doctors are left in the government?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's its problem with
You're,
Canada.
Like, it's fucking Wapple from One Piece, where he took all the best doctors. It's like, I get the best healthcare. That's what it is.
I don't know this reference, but Emmett, you're kind of
What?
rolling your eyes.
What do you mean?
Womple from One Piece gets all the best doctors.
Yeah, Chopper, that Drum Island.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, because it was the 10 doctors, and then there was one dude who was trying to get arrested, who kept trying to get arrested because he was a doctor and actually healed regular ass people.
Yeah, that was his one and only thing.
Yeah, so I would agree that in a capitalist society that could definitely happen. In a socialist one, it would be unlikely to happen. But,
Does that mean mine's better?
huh?
Does that mean mine's better?
No.
Provides an accurate,
Because
well
like
thing to
that
my
one aspect
claim.
is better. I believe that we should pick up socialist tendencies.
Yeah,
Like,
I believe so as well.
privatized healthcare
what
should
about,
not exist. Everyone should have access to
capitalism
healthcare.
Do you like?
I like the fact that if I work my fucking ass off, I can be laughing, and I can make my own life better if I work my fucking ass off.
But hold on, does this go?
Go against what you said in the previous. This definitely goes against what I said in my previous
Your
episode.
mic.
About wanting to improve one person's life, yeah. So
You could obviously do that while you're rich. You could
Yeah.
obviously just go, here's $20,000, boy.
So the thing is with me, this is kind of getting into Mr. Beast territory, but for me, what I'm doing is I'm providing a service without ruining people's lives, because the only thing I can imagine to make a bunch of money would either be farming or would be the trades, so plumbing,
Clip farming.
where I would then be giving people a service that they need to then make money, and then if I expand that service to help more people, then I'm doing a good job, right? So I wouldn't create a company that pollutes to save pennies on the dollar, right? I would be a company that provides a service to people, and probably charge a little bit more than I should.
How many other plumbing companies must you crush to become the biggest, best plumbing company?
I don't give a shit about Lyuna.
No, but I think anyone could become a millionaire in this society here, and it would
I do not believe that. I do not believe
I
that.
think there's some dumb motherfuckers that could not become a millionaire.
I think that there's people who believe that. And
I think
that
there's-
people
I think-
who know that they can't.
I think 85% of people in this society, really, you think it's lower?
Whoa.
I think
That's a
it's-
high
I think
percentage.
it's people who are upper middle class. And
Hold
above.
on. You need
And
to
that's-
think about the factors that go
That's
into
Making-
30% of Canada.
The factors that go into making a millionaire. You have to have an idea. You have to have the resources to.
No, hold up,
Put
hold up,
out
hold up,
this
hold up,
idea.
hold up, hold up. I'm talking $500,000 eventually, like when you're 70.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you
okay.
sell your home.
Yes, 80,
Yeah,
I believe
when
85%.
I die and I give my will away, yeah.
No,
No,
no.
but if you
It-
sell
it-
your big
Very-
home, you move
and
into
it's
something
a very
smaller.
reasonable thing.
Yeah, well,
Fuck
again,
my
$1
record.
million is, I guess, $1 million now.
It's
$1 million
not a
is not a
lot.
lot.
It's two houses.
It will take
It's
me
two
20
houses.
years to make $1 million at the wage I'm at right now.
And that's that's.
Yeah, and then I'm 40.
I don't think he means $1 million. Do you mean $1 million in your bank account?
I mean like $1 million asset. Like
Okay,
assets
yes,
that-
$1
like,
million.
net
$1
worth.
million in
Yeah.
assets.
When I
easy.
say-
you own
when
a
I say
house and you own a bunch
millionaire,
of toys.
When I say Elon
own a-
Musk is
you
a
own a
billionaire,
car.
he doesn't have $1 billion sitting in his bank account.
He
It's all
probably does.
it's all in equity, dude.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think I guess I would agree that a majority of people in a capitalist society have the opportunity to become
Yeah.
a millionaire someday.
I would say if anyone who works hard enough, you could eventually become a millionaire.
I believe in socialism, everyone has the opportunity to become a millionaire.
Yeah, it's
That's kind
there's
of what it is.
it's not like
it's just not
85%.
It's that no one has the opportunity to
Ta-
become a billionaire.
Because in our society right now, you either have the really high, like the very high up, or you have the, which is below half. You have the middle class, which is lower now, or the low,
Or the low,
which
yeah.
is just you
Yeah.
can't make enough to get by.
Well, I know
Yeah.
guys
I think I'm-
who
I'm
are
think-
45 still renting because they
Yep.
they could never afford.
They
buying
can't
homes.
afford it.
I think I'm confusing socialism and communism up too much because I just view them as the same, which I shouldn't.
No,
Yeah, you shouldn't
socialism
view
is
something
sharing.
as the same.
Communism is forced share. Is like
Yeah, it's forced
think
sharing.
socialism like very caveman brain, where it's like little Jimmy is sick. We should probably put all the resources into little Jimmy because he's our future.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Where capitalism is like little Jimmy's sick. How much money does it cost to fix this guy?
Right.
Yeah.
Worth it?
Yeah, can their
Yeah, okay.
family afford it?
Yeah, and
Okay,
the older
yeah.
guy would be like, "Yeah, I'm willing to share my food. Me and my wife can share my food to little Jimmy."
Yeah,
So
that
then he
kind
can
of
get
that just
better.
kind of sounds peak like what people did back in the day. Maybe I am pro-socialist.
I wouldn't say I'm 100% either way.
I think that there could be a nice,
capitalism
there could be a nice
I
balance.
think we should definitely take socialist tendencies, and I think
I think
as a
that's the best way to
society,
put it.
we need to move towards a socialist type system. Otherwise, we are going to suffer.
I believe it's ideal for most societies because What kind of man wants? What are you gonna do with more than $1 billion?
Fly to space.
Why,
You get
that's the
bored.
thing,
You
though,
get
like, come
bored.
on,
You'll
man.
get bored with
Not
so
even
much
you'll get
money.
bored, it's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You have too much like. There's,
Let the government people, let the government jobs that we pay
How-
taxes to handle.
Why?
But
Why
that-
do you get to control so much of the happiness when other people should be happy in general?
Exactly.
Like they're
So,
struggling. They're literally
the
dying to
main
get
the main issue that gets brought up a lot is that these billionaires in air quotes have all their billions in equity, and if they were to actually give away that amount, then they wouldn't be able to provide the services that we like.
Yeah.
That's the main argument a lot of people put. I'm not giving that argument because it's just them being greedy and wanting to increase their stock market, which
I
is
could
what
live
every.
without Amazon. I could live without SpaceX. I don't need them. Please,
Exactly.
I don't need
I think-
SpaceX. Stop
wait,
doing this.
I don't think we need. I think we need NASA and everything like that. I think you need to stop
NASA's
holding.
a government
I think you need to
organization
stop
that
holding-
fueled by
Yeah, but-
taxes.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I think
That's
you need to
awesome.
stop withholding space information from me, but I definitely think space is the future.
I like how you
think
say
it's really
me,
cool.
like not people just like from
No,
Joey.
it's
Also,
just
I
for
don't
me.
believe that they withhold space information at all.
They
Joey,
do.
Joey goes to
The-
type
the
NASA
government-
in on the computer.
No,
it's
like
locked
they even
from
had
his
it
IP
for
address.
the U.S. Like the U.S. had it. They released a whole bunch of files about more UFOs and everything like that. They declassified information
Yeah.
They weren't
for the public.
real.
They were holding it. No, it's real. Everything.
UFO means
everything-
unidentified flying object. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be an alien. It's just
Okay.
something
Yeah.
they didn't recognize.
Yeah, it's something they didn't recognize, and they've released this information, and they've had it for 40 some odd years. They're hiding stuff from us. They always will.
Yeah.
It's the government. You cannot give all the information to the people usually.
I mean, that makes sense though. Like, if they found something and they're like, "Yeah, this might be dangerous. We don't know. We better tell everyone."
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it'll cause mass hysteria.
Think of like Chicken Little when the
But
space
that's
camel fell from the
isn't
sky.
that where socialism falls apart though? Because the way a socialist system should work is that everyone knows everything, and then we all vote on how to make a
Whoa.
system best.
Not everybody knows everything. I don't know what taxes
No,
are.
but Aiden raised a good point. Is that like everyone, even stupid people, would have a say, which is really annoying.
And if I'm saying like,
Ship them
hey,
all
man,
off the dumb island.
yeah, it's like, hey, my light's out of my room. I think I would like to replace the bulb, please. It would really increase my happiness. Well, we only have like 5 light bulbs left, and your room isn't really a priority.
That's capitalism. That's capitalism.
No.
Well, we only have 5 light bulbs left. It's like, well, we use.
How
all
much
the
are you
other
willing to pay for the light bulb?
Yeah.
That's what it turns into.
Little,
for
yeah, little
capitalism.
Jimmy's gonna pay more for this light bulb, and I only have
Yeah.
one.
So how would we solve that? Like, what if little Jimmy and little Aiden needs a light bulb, and you only have one left? How do you decide who it goes to?
I am doing better, and I have a spare light bulb in my cupboard. I'll take mine out, place it, and put my spare in. I'll take the extra effort and help these guys.
Yeah, you'll try
Because-
and get somebody else who has a light bulb
Yeah.
to make everything fair.
Again, the problem
Best you
arises
can.
that socialism is ideal in most cases if we assume everyone is good. Not everyone is good. Bad people do bad things.
Yeah.
Crazy thought.
Bad
Bad
people-
people do bad things.
Yeah.
Which is so
Who decides
weird.
what's bad?
Who decides what's bad? I do.
Yeah.
I am fucking justice.
Yeah.
I think we should.
You say good will prevail? Of course it will.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We should
Oh,
make a new
fuck.
Instagram account. Have you ever heard for fades for women beaters?
What?
Oh.
So there's an Instagram account called Fades for Women Beaters.
I picked up on
and
that.
so
Yeah, I was aware. Thanks for telling me.
so this guy goes around and people send in text to him, and he's essentially a vigilante and say, "Hey, this guy's a woman beater. Like, he just beat my sister up and he gets out of jail like on Tuesday." He goes, "Send me the case number and tell me what prison he's at."
That's
So
Oh, like
he
running
sends him.
fades as in fighting. I thought he was giving them haircuts.
No,
Yeah, so did I.
no, he's fighting him.
Like,
So-
do I need a specific haircut to beat women now?
Good thing I got that midday break.
He gives him a wife beater shirt and a mullet.
Yeah, go and hit them.
Go
Some
get
people
him.
are trying
Joe.
to stop
No.
from calling those shirts wife beaters.
They're called wife lovers. They always have been.
Really?
Yeah, ironically. They're
No,
called wife lovers.
no, they were called something different. I forget what they were called before. But
Tank top.
yeah, they were called.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot the word for tank top. I had Untitled Goose Game. The
It's
title's
got
getting
nice
swung.
music.
It
It
does have
does.
nice music.
Yeah, so I had so the reason why I got that name wife beater is because a picture was taken of a man with a bloody tank top, and then he beat his wife. So then it was in the newspaper. So then everyone just started calling them wife beaters.
Makes sense.
And a lot of people are saying now that, hey, we should get rid of that.
Yeah, I've always called them wife lovers because it's really.
You
funny.
have not always.
I have.
Didn't you just refer to it as a wife beater?
No.
But I would say that's something you picked up, but you definitely refer to it at least once as a wife
Oh,
beater.
100%. I wouldn't say always. It's like within the last 5-ish years. So
That's
it's not
fair.
always. It's not always.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
no exaggeration.
Yeah,
Like,
because you used to call your girlfriend the old ball and chain, and she had to beat that out of
I
you.
did it one time.
No, you didn't.
One
You
time.
say it all.
She watches the podcast. He
Yeah.
only said it once.
You only said it once.
Only one time. This is the truth.
I'm just gonna cut that part. I don't want you to get in
Oh
trouble.
my God. This is
He
the
has said
truth.
it so many
And
fucking
she
times.
said, "Wa-doom." And I was like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this after this. But like, you said it so
Oh my
many
God,
times.
this is fucked
You,
up.
you said it so many times. And if I do a shit job editing, this again left in like how you left in
Whatever.
insert
bro.
town name here.
I do not care. I do not care. God forbid. We don't even live there. Like, we live around there. Like, we can't.
Look, what Zach did scared the shit out of me.
Dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but your house is on the intro. You crashing in the motorcycle?
Oh my
Yep.
god, it
Your
is.
house is on the intro. It's been like that way forever.
I'm definitely cutting that too.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
They don't even know it's my house. That could just be anywhere. The house always wins.
Yeah, I like socialism. I dislike capitalism. Communism was proven that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
What is that? And then there's the other one where we don't have a say in anything. I don't like that one.
Oh yeah, that's dictatorship.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think capitalism is the best system for humans, but we should definitely take some socialist tendencies. I think Canada was on the right path earlier on, but we're straying from the path that we
I
should
don't
be.
think we ever were, dude. We showed up and just started killing people. We
No,
didn't like.
actually, you're so right.
We
Actually,
just showed up and started killing
I-
people.
I
we didn't
meant
like.
uni-
We
I-
made residential schools.
yeah,
Like,
no,
they made
never
us money.
mind. I completely forgot about our history. I was just thinking
I
about
think-
universal health care.
I think America was on the right track, and then they stopped, and then they were.
You
were
talking
on the
about
wrong track.
slavery?
I'm saying after slavery. When slavery was abolished, it's like, hey, things might get better. And then too much people got too much money. And now it's all ruined.
So early stage capitalism.
Yeah! That's the one!
You think early stage capitalism works?
Yeah, that's the one!
Which is exactly what I was saying,
I know,
but
I
we
totally agree, but you gotta think of capitalism as a whole.
Yeah.
Capitalism as a whole does not work.
No, it
because late stage is vile.
late stage is vile. People are like being fucked over consistently because they don't have enough money,
Mm.
and you can't budget your way out of poverty.
No, we had this conversation over the phone once.
Yeah, like there's only like the world is set up that you get more money if you buy in bulk, and you can't afford to buy in bulk when you're living pennies to pennies.
Back in like the I think it was the 80s, they did like the new shoe article where it's like this guy could only afford secondhand shoes.
Yeah.
And they cost $30, but a new pair costs 50.
Yeah.
Right? But a new pair lasts 3 months, and a used pair only lasts 1.
Yeah,
So you're spending more money on used products because you can't afford new, but you'll never be able to afford new
because you
have to
keep buying used.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. If you're in a certain bracket, like if you're born in a certain tax bracket or a certain income household, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it for you unless some miracle happens.
yeah, because
You will never get out of it because
Yeah.
you can't afford anything.
people
else.
always say like pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
That's
You
not a thing.
can't.
There's no such thing as pulling yourself up out of bootstraps. There is in miracle cases.
Yeah.
It does happen.
In early stage capitalism, yeah. But at late stage capitalism, it's getting harder and harder because if you were born into poverty and you're forced to do certain things to actually make a living, like Shameless, that TV show,
Which is a crazy
Fiona
show.
Gallagher, the Gallaghers.
Crazy show,
I've
by
heard
the
of this show.
way.
I've never watched
Yeah,
it.
it's a crazy show. But basically, what happens is the adults who are kind of fucked up because they were in a system and got fucked up. But anyway, drugs, bad, blah blah blah. But they're relying on the kids to contribute towards bills. Kids can't get jobs; they need to do school. But it just but they end up having to do crime basically,
Oh.
which is like if you want to live a good life when you're down there, you do crime. That's what you are forced to do if you want to have a good life because capitalism's so fucked. Like, oh yeah, just get a high-paying job. You can't, bro, because you can't finish school because you're forced to work to help and actually afford basic things in life. You're forced to do crime to actually make a decent living because you don't have a high school diploma, you don't have a GED, you got pregnant early on. You just get fucked in the ass. And
Oh,
if you
yeah.
don't have a family that can support you through those tough times, like I'm 21 and I still live at home.
Yeah, it's,
I know a lot of people who are not afforded that luxury.
exactly.
Yeah, and if you get kicked out at 18 and you're forced to rent in a town, like in a place like London where rent costs $2,000,
Yep.
that's $1,000 a month that you can't get back. We're saving $1,000 a month because our parents let us live at home because we're not a financial burden on them. So that's where capitalism fucks up, and that's where you can't get out of poverty.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we've been given. I was mentioning this last episode. We've been given such a head start.
Yeah.
Such a head start.
Yeah.
It would just be wrong not to use it
Mhm.
to its, I'd say, fullest.
Anyway, that's around 30 minutes.
I think we did it. What do we have?
Great episode, guys.
That was a weird episode.
What time are we at even?
Like 35 minutes.
Yeah, 35.